Darkness. Not the kind that simply robs the eyes of light, but the kind that swallows time, memories, and even the sense of self. A voice, deep, ancient, laced with amusement, echoes through the void. The stage is set, and the performance begins. And just like that, he wakes up. Akizuki Shouya gasps as cold air floods his lungs. He's lying on his back, staring up at a sky that doesn't exist, a vast, endless ceiling painted like a twilight storm, swirling with colors that shouldn't be real. His body feels weightless, but the hard marble beneath him is very real. He pushes himself up, his vision swimming. Around him stands an audience in masks, their featureless faces turned toward him in eerie silence. Rows upon rows of them, seated in a grand golden opera house that seems to stretch into eternity. Then, the music starts. A single violin cries out a haunting melody, filling the space with a creeping sense of inevitability. A man in a blood-red coat steps forward from the shadows. His smile is too sharp, his presence too strong, like something wearing the skin of a human but never having been one. "Welcome to Kurenai no opera," he says, voice laced with amusement. "Tell me, dear performer, do you know your role?" Shouya's mind is blank. His name feels like the only thing he owns. "I don't understand," he mutters. The red-coated man chuckles, pulling out a golden book and flipping through the pages. Akizuki, that's his name. The name of something inhuman. "Ah, how unfortunate. It seems you have been cast without a script." He snaps the book shut. "But worry not, every tragedy needs a fool." Shouya's chest tightens. There is something deeply, horribly wrong with this place. A loud scream cuts through the music. He whips his head toward the center of the stage, just in time to see a young woman collapse to her knees, clutching her throat as an invisible force tightens around it. Her mouth opens in a silent plea for help, but no sound escapes. The audience watches. No one moves. Shouya lurches forward, instinct screaming at him to stop whatever is happening. But then he sees it. A thin, glowing thread runs from the woman's body, straight into Akizuk's fingers. "Her death was written," Aki sighs. "And so she dies." With a flick of his wrist, the thread snaps. The woman's head tilts back. Her body crumples. Kisaragi Mio is dead. The music swells. The audience erupts into applause. Shouya stands there, frozen, as the realization slams into him like a hammer. This isn't a performance. This is real. And he is next. Akizuk's smile widens. "Shall we begin your scene?" Shouya takes a step back, only to feel his feet sinking into the stage like wet ink. The ground is pulling him in. The world distorts, the audience stretching into grotesque shadows. His heart pounds. No, this isn't right. A whisper cuts through the chaos. "You don't belong here." A cold hand grabs his wrist. Before he can react, he is yanked off the stage, and the entire world shatters like glass.